Hi everyone, this is Patty from Metaphysical Insight, and I received some questions regarding guides, like our spirit guides. Um, who are they? Okay, and what is their role with us? Well, with we talked about in the previous video about either our angels or guardian angels. They're similar to that, but not. Like the guardian angels are the ones around us. We have a guardian angel when we're born, and that stays with us through life. And the guardian angels are the ones that try and keep us out of trouble, try and keep us on that straight path. But when we do find ourselves in, situations, that are dangerous or can't get ourselves out of, or looks a little sketchy, that's our guardian angel jumps in there, and um, they can actually come in a form of a human being, or they can dispatch a human being to come help us out. With the guides, we actually are born with a guide as well. However, the difference is our guides change throughout our lives. So as we grow and learn and go to different stages of our lives, um, a different guardian angel will come in. Some may stay with us a little bit, and while the next one comes in, but there's lots of times a new one will come in and they will take over at that point. So they help keep us also on the straight and narrow path. Um, and when we, get off that path, they try and, guide us back onto that right path. Lots of times when we make these decisions and we're pretty off the path, they work with us, okay? And they may call in other guides to help us because now we're on, this little off path that we've chosen for ourselves. They will maybe enlist another guide. We can have more than one guide at the same time as well. Just like, we have one guardian angel, but we do have different angels that come in our lives that are around us. So with the guardian, with the spiritual guide, they also can be from anywhere. Again, let me go back. They could bring in other guides to help you, so you're now on this different path. Um, they help you through this path and try and guide you back onto the path that you were meant to be on. And we don't know how long that can take because we have free will and we make choices in life, and we say we're going to go down this path, even though, our intuition may say go that way. The guides, angels, and all, they connect with us through our intuition, and you get this strong feeling of like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't go there or whatever, but we do it anyway. They're trying to tell you don't do it, but our free will says, I'm going to do it anyway, or I want that anyway, or, I'm going to go down that path anyway. And so that's where the angels jump in, and, I'm saying, and the guides, jump in there. They're constantly trying to help us go down the path that, we should be going down. They know where we're supposed to be headed. Um, they already know our lives. They already know we're supposed to go. That's why they're dispatched here to help guide us to get to where we're supposed to go. Just and to help us guide us, help guide us safely and happily to the end result, which is death, but not death. Okay, just the physical body will die, and then our next, um, entrance is what people know is heaven. Okay, and so the guides are here to help us get there, okay, at our time. Everybody has different times. The angels cannot change our time on this earth, and the guides cannot change our time on this earth, but they do know how long we have. They do. Okay, so God uses, all of them, our ancestors, they already know how long, each of us have on this earthly plane. We just don't know. And you know what? It's best that way. So the guides, again, just like our angels too, they could be, our family members, they could be friends, these spiritual guides, as we go along, they could be ancestors, and they could be dispatched are chosen by God to be your guide at that time. So whatever season you're going through, whatever, life growth you're going through, you'll have a particular guide there to guide you through that. When that is done, when you get to that point, you get a different guide that'll come in. And then, like I said before, they'll take over because, that's their level now. They have different levels. So that their level would be to, take you further on, your path. And again, it could be, almost any better guides. You can also ask the name of your guides. You could find out who they are, and they will tell you. They may not have names, but sometimes they will give you a name that you're comfortable with, or you like, or you know of, or you're even thinking of. It's amazing. So if you go into a meditation or you just sit quietly and listen to your intuition and just ask, hey, what is your name? Do you have a name? And you might get a name. I'll give you a name. I have, names for my guides, and guides. Also, I want to backtrack a little bit. They don't always have to be your loved one here or your ancestor. They can be, okay, ready for this? I know it sounds out there, and it literally is out there. They can be from different galaxies. So I have a couple guides who are from different galaxies. I have one guide that's a saint. I'm not even Catholic, okay? But I asked my guides to come in you can ask guides, specific guides, to come in and help you with certain things. And the guides I have that I just mentioned are to help me with my mediumship. So, and then I have one that is, wow, he's like an ascended master. So, right now, and here's a perfect example of what I'm talking about, different seasons in your life. As we grow, and as I was growing more into the mediumship, my level was getting higher. I needed a guide who was going to help me bring in the loved ones faster and connect me faster with them and get faster information. And so right now, this one particular male saint is my lead guide. These particular guides for that is just my mediumship, just what I'm talking about. There are certain guides for certain things, okay? We have certain seasons in our life. There are certain things that we do in life that a guide will come in. I'm getting Coach Chills, definite. A guide will come in and help us with that particular area in our life, okay? You can ask them to help guide you and answer questions. Should I go to this college? Should I go to that college? Okay. Should I, do this, do that? Not stupid things, but things that are important in your life. Okay. And, I don't think anything's really stupid. So you can ask, certain things, but you don't want to bother them with, should I have chocolate ice cream today? Or should I have strawberry or vanilla ice cream today? Or some other kind. That's just the nonsense stuff that you don't need. Okay. You're just like, hey, my taste buds say vanilla today, and you go for it, or chocolate, whatever. So the guides are for very important stuff in our lives. Okay, they're there to really help us make decisions that are important for us. Again, they try and keep us on that right path, but being a human being, we don't listen. We get that little voice that says, don't do it. Don't marry that person. Don't go out with that person. Don't, have a baby at this time. Things like that are very important. You'll get that intuition, and we can very easily either not hear it because we're so focused on some other things and stuff like that, or we do hear it, we're not paying attention. Okay, so we can totally miss, our intuition, trying to guide us not to do it. So once we do that, I'm getting Coach Chills. Once we do that, that's when our, guardian angels hop in, what I'm saying? And if it's something bad for us, like something dangerous, to our lives, that kind of thing. That's when they'll hop in, say say your guides are telling you, don't go out with this particular person. He's a little sketchy or she's a little sketchy, and you don't listen, and you go anyway, and they turn out to be a little bit psycho. You know what I'm saying? And they want to harm you or do harm to you. That's when your guardian angels will come in, and your guides and everyone will come and and save you from that situation, or try and get you out of that situation the best they can, working with us on the physical plane, possibly resisting, or what I'm saying, afraid to make moves. I'm afraid to do this. They are struggling to help us, but they are there, and eventually they do help us, unless the bottom line is, okay, it is our time up on the earthly plane. Then unfortunately, they could be with us, but they won't be able to help us. Okay. You could pray to God, and you could, do all you need to do. And when the time is up, there's nothing we could do about it. Okay. And that's that. But while we're here on the earthly plane, that's what our guides are. That's what, they can come from anywhere. They can come from different planets. I know people think that, oh, there's no life on other planets. Baloney. You think we're the only ones here? Baloney. That's a whole different video. Okay. So your guides can come from, they can come from different dimensions as well as different galaxies. Okay. It's really, really cool. I'm sure some of you think this is wow, that's a little out there and doesn't make any sense, and it's a little what I do know, and I speak from experience and from the collective, what I get in my meditations, and all of that good stuff. And when I connect with people passed over, we all have beliefs. Okay, we all do. We believe certain things. I believe in this for myself, and my beliefs are very, just say, we'll pick a religion, Catholic for example, and it's nothing against any religions, because I respect everybody should choose what they believe in. They should. No one should try and dissuade you from that. It's what you decide to have in your life and what you choose, and it's a path you take. Okay. And so just say the Catholics, they believe in a certain way, and you believe in a certain way, and they may not, you follow their religious path, they don't believe in certain things. They may not believe in mediums, or anyone that could talk to the dead, or you can't find somebody from another galaxy, or I don't they've lightened up a little bit, but they were very restrictive at one time. But if you believe that, and you don't believe that your guide or anybody, or you have one, or they're going to come from another galaxy, or I'm saying, they can't possibly be a passed over loved one, then that's what you believe. Then no one should try and convince you. People can give evidence to you, and maybe try and convince you, but your bottom line is you're going to believe what you believe, and that's that. And I respect that. I never try and change anybody's mind. I only give this information. I answer questions that people pose to me, okay, about certain subjects. And this is my answer to, the guides. Who are they? Where are they from? What is their function with us? Why do we have them? This is the reason. So God didn't just drop us off, in the womb here, and then, be birthed and on our own. It's just not the way it is. He knows that there are dark forces on this. Oh, I'm getting go chills, definite. He knows that there are dark forces, evil energies, okay, and the devil himself walking around on this earthly plane. So when you come here, it's almost like coming with armor, okay? You're coming with your battle gear. Those are your battle gear, okay, to help you and get you until your final destination on this earthly plane unscathed, okay, and with some happiness to it, okay. And we are human, like I said, and we do veer off that path, but they are there to help guide us back on that path. And when their time is done with us, they give you a higher level. We're talking about guides right now. They give you a higher level, okay, to come in and guide you through that experience in your life. The archangels, or the higher angels of angels, okay, the guardian angels are different. You have the angels, you have the archangels. The archangels are, like Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, for just say two. Archangel Michael, you're going through some heavy battles, okay? Heavy duty battles. That's who you want to call on to help fight that battle for you, and protect you. Archangel Raphael is an archangel, okay, for healing and health, whether it be emotional, mental, physical, any kind of healing in any sense of that word. That's Archangel Raphael, okay? So you are sent to the earthly plane with armor. And so if you feel like you're alone, when people feel like they're alone, you're not alone. You're never alone. You have your guardian angel. You have your angels. You have your guides. You have your loved ones who have passed over, all with you. They never leave. They never leave. They're there. You just have to call upon them. But if you don't believe in it, well, then they're going to try and help you in spite of it. But, if you don't believe in it, you're going to go against your intuition and things like that. And then things are going to happen to you. And then you're going to have to try and pray to God and whoever else, your saints, whoever you believe in, to help you out of that. And, doesn't mean they can't help you out of that. You may. It's just going to be depending on the situation. But, you have these beautiful, angels and guides, here helping you. Why not take advantage of it? So just know that they're there, okay? And they could be from anywhere. And as the angels stay, the guides do change. They will stay for a while. It's almost like the changing of the guard, so to speak, okay? And so they will change and send you a higher level guide, or a guide who is more versed in what you're going through. So just know that. I mean, to me, that's incredibly amazing. I am so grateful that knowing this and having all of them with me. I could walk out my door, what I'm saying? We all have to be cautious, because you do have crazy people, and they are like the darkness out there. But you do have your armor. Just call them and say, hey, help protect me along my way. Things do happen, and then they're there to help you through that, okay? Because they are not there to things happen, what I'm saying, but they're not there to stop things. They're there to help you when things happen, okay, or try and guide you past that. But if something happens, we have them to help us through until it's our time, okay, up on the earthly plane. So I hope this answered some questions for you. It's amazing. Try and connect with your guides, okay? We connect with our guides through meditation, through our intuition. You can ask the names. Go ahead and ask the names. See if they'll give you names. I have names for all my guides. I love it. It's amazing. Of course, my saint has a name, and my ascended master has a name, which is pretty awesome. And those are the ones like I said, I just use those particular ones for my mediumship. But I have other guides, and I do have my guardian angel and angels, and I love it. So I hope that this answered questions. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed, answering these questions for you, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Bye.